His credibility and professionalism in all its endeavors and services. We offer, among this, production and broadcasting of jingles, music videos, narratives, documentaries, press services and programs on location or outside, live broadcasting of mass and other church functions, government or indoor functions, and political rallies, creation and broadcasting of special programs, sponsored content, sports and entertainment, and advertising for small, medium, and large enterprises. All services are offered at competitive prices. Tune in daily to catch Luntha television on Zuko on Channel 51, Starsat Channel 474, Star Times Channel 474, Topstar 474, Kriye 007, GoTV on Channel 807, Azam on Channel 386, and live streams on our YouTube and Facebook platforms. You can find us in Area 2 Lilongwe or can reach us on 0883 815 055. Come, let us help you grow your business.
Good morning, wherever you're watching Luntha TV, and welcome to our today's edition of Press Review, in which we take you through some of the stories that are appearing in our newspapers. And as usual, we do have the Daily Times as well as the Nation newspapers. In our today's program, you're with me, Charity Chilanga, and my colleague
Robert Edward.
Mwatukabwa.
Tazobunoga inu.
Ifeso tatukabwini.
Kutenta woka.
Masitu.
Kutenta.
Akula mati mvula ikupika na kukamare tajoni.
Yeah, sama nama is true.
Oh, I
think you rent kwa ifeso wapalikiza na lima tear gas.
Zulo mwawasamba.
Of course tear gas na musoa. Kwa maaya. Yesterday I think it wasn't necessary.
Anali wachilendo.
It was what I watched. You know, of all the tear gases I've ended up with in my career as a journalist. I was what I watched. But tear gas we used to do. So, yeah, but no, we are okay. I'll go straight with the Nation newspaper. MLS says president must move in to tame violence, and the thugs hack free speech. Some headline saying armed police hoodlums assault protesters. Governance stakeholders, including Malairo Society, MLS, have asked President Lazarus Chakwera to intervene in ending growing cases of political violence in the country if he is to leave a good legacy. In a statement yesterday, MLS President Patrick Mpaga said the society had noted with concern the growing cases of political violence and the silence from state authorities, including the president. He said, under the constitution, state authorities are the duty bearers entrusted with ensuring peaceful enjoyment of all rights by all citizens and residents in the country. Yeah, I think he was speaking in the context of the thugs that are being protected by the police. I mean, these things, But do you expect him to speak?
I don't think so.
I don't think the president can speak. Because what he's going to speak? He has nothing to speak. You speak when you have some points to advance.
Yes.
But when you know, I mean, you wouldn't speak, and so. Yeah, I think she knows. I mean, I think some of us, she can't speak, she cannot utter those kind of words. Yeah, because some of us, we were there. We know. I'm one of the people, I mean, ananduza kuti iwe because ukukaba if you kugira nchiro ya boma because ukukaba and there is nothing that can happen.
Chifukwa kugira nchiro ya boma.
So who can have the guts?
Inu magagira nchiro ya luta.
If you kugira nchiro ya luta ya Vatican. You understand? And so I think Dr. Kabwira, in her own right, I think she really knows. That's why she can speak that. But I don't think she can utter such kind of words when she's speaking to a person like me. I don't think so. Because yes, I don't think she can have that ground to stand and make those words, because she would know that if we are asking, then we know what we are talking about. I think there is a sister story to this. Thugs hack free speech. For the second time in a fortnight, armed police and an identified group of masked men wielding pangas yesterday assaulted unarmed protesters and foiled their planned protest march in Lilongwe. During the ugly scenes, police officers fired tear gas at the protesters while the masked assailants hurled stones and brandished knives, sticks and irons bars in full view of law enforcers. The protest march, led by civil society group Center for Democracy and Economic Development Initiative (CDED), was scheduled to start from the Lilongwe Community Center ground in Old Town by around 8 a.m. Okay, I wanted you to also take the same, because I'm seeing it on the on the
very front page.
Yes.
Police thugs fire demos, Kabambe others run for dear life. Apparently, the story says barely days after Panga wielding people stopped opposition parties from holding demonstrations in Lilongwe, the masked ruffians yesterday teamed up with Malawi Police Service MPS personnel to foil yet another anti-government demonstration against fuel scarcity. Yesterday, MPS officers fired tear gas canisters at would-be protesters, while roughnecks used pangas to disperse demonstrators who wanted to participate in the demonstrations led by the Center for Democracy and Economic Development Initiatives, CDED.
You see, I have a video of myself. I interviewed one of the parents who went to Lilongwe EA to get his child, and he was searching for the child. The child was nowhere to be found. The child was probably kunyumba sana fige. That's why the parent got worried and went to school. The reason was the police was firing tear gas Pagate, that school. Okay, so school is himself opposite the Discovery Family Church, and then they were firing that tear gas in Amaga Guira Pagate, that school. And it was bad. It was bad. You know, the kids, Indiana, like the parent I was talking to, his child are in the is in standard 3. A girl. And then you see one of standard 3, a girl kumana ndi tear gas and wachoka ku school, they don't even know where the child is. And you can imagine what's the reason? The reason is some people who felt we do not have fuel in this country. They wanted to demonstrate. And there are some people who feel like they are more Malawian than others, simply because they put on those what do you call it, police uniform, and then men in uniform. Yeah, and then they use our money to put on those uniforms. Use our money. Yes. The parents for that child, I mean, school, they dipped in their pockets. Yes. And paid my taxes so that we buy my uniform. What do they do when they come back? They are going to fire tear gas on that very child of that parent who dipped in his or her pocket to give them the training. You understand? Yes. And so that is, as if that is not enough, that is disturbing Mapunziro Manaucha. You understand? So I wanted to start from there. That's the impact. Of course, I don't expect these people to hear this. Yeah, because for a person who wants to hear, it means it's a person who has who is professional enough and wants to listen to something. Yes. But if someone has reached that far, I don't even think they can hear that. But because I know what I'm speaking is what I saw yesterday, and I have on record that child's parents complaining about that. That's why I'm speaking boldly about this. And so that was about tear gas. I was there. These guys of panga knives, if you check on Luntha television Facebook page, there is a video of these guys. I could figure men. They were coming from Kuntimawera side, coming down to where there is Smama Hotel, and I was taking a video, and one of them saw me, and they blanched off. What did Jambola something like that? And so I saw the panga knives, and it came close to me, like they wanted to go and detain me. These people, they are serious. If you look at them, how they are speaking, they are serious. They can really do it. You understand? We are just having some social media video right now circulating. These guys, I don't know, they stopped, they said the vehicle, and I'm was into. And they were even, I'm a headlamp, I think some, from what I'm seeing in the video, I think it's some, it should be some Suzuki Auto, I think so. Gari Moroyage, I mean, they're white, Yes. If that video is anything to go by. And so, you cannot really trust these people to be your method of retaliation. I think that's why, you know, in the Malo Society, I've also seen a certain statement from the Evangelical Association of Malawi. They have also released a statement. They're calling for the president to say, can you say something?
Yes.
Okay?
Please.
Because this is bad.
Yeah.
In my view, I do not think tear gas was necessary.
Yeah.
In a way, because you know what?
Getting that good ana school abulilonge technical na nakomoka oti alinda sima.
Ubulonge technical go amaponya go amaida kuponya eminye at the campus ndikuponya go tear gas kumene kujago. You know, yesterday this is what I got. I think from my little analysis. I think police become so I'm excited. I think those things I saw from what I saw yesterday, I think it makes them feel good. So I think they just do not have a space. I think Amazona
and how
so, okay. Come on, my question was, we have these people. Why don't you fire tear gas at them?
Yes.
Why don't you go and tell them to stop?
Who are they?
Who are they? I mean, I'm a woman in that, and you wouldn't stop one from concluding because the police is in the mouth. This should get into people's heads. Don't play around with police when it's not compromised.
That's why anamiwa last press briefing anenena zoti.
Yes.
My yolamu ali answerable for this.
You know, when a police are sorry, these thugs, it's not as if they are above the police. No. It's just that there is someone who has told the police to fold their arms, and instead of fighting against the thugs, instead of fighting against them, you should be fighting for them, you should be with them. Anyway, paka restaurant. I don't want to mention paka boro store. Restaurant. Never paka restaurant. And you know, when these guys were coming, you could see police withdrawing. But you know, the guys have come, they're taking over the situations. Imagine that. Okay, so it's not global issue. They do not have the capacity. They have the capacity. Yeah, they have received some orders. I want to challenge them.
Orders from above.
Yes, and I want to challenge whosoever thinks that is powerful. Okay, so Section 12 of the country, whatever you think that makes you powerful. You understand? You in fact inukuchoka pamenepo kaya kumwalira kaya kukhala incapacitated ndi matenda kaya kusiya unanonda siya ntchito ndayamboka panga za private sector ndifuna ndizingokhala moyo wanga. There is nothing that is in fact no one will call you to say someone is going to come there and can do better. The reason why you are there is just for you to have that honor, and you cannot misuse that against your bosses. The bosses being Malawians, so whosoever thinks good is above, and the bomber really bomber. We had bomber, the bomber of that DPP. Those guys, they were difficult up to here. In fact, they were not even calling themselves Boma and Lomeli. They were calling themselves system. They said we are a system. I mean, to them, they were so convinced that they are very complicated. You understand? But what happened with a ballot? Malawian managed to boot them out.
Yeah.
When they tried to claim the power in 2019, Malawians, through the laws, they said, no, man, you are going. And this time around, we have people, DPP, I mean, up to now, they don't even believe Rana Luza.
Yes.
The same thing is going to happen or can happen to this government. Ababa Nangasi, you know, when they're there, they wouldn't want to think that they can leave that stage.
Yes.
Okay? I'm telling you, we are going to be here in this very same studio. If any makara bombana, and it is a go pizani, it is a go pepesani, kuripe bani, the menezuma karira. That's a democracy for you. Now you will face the music of the law. You know, anyamata menama kutuma ninu, these people, they have got the capacity to hire their own lawyers. But you, I don't know. You will face the music.
Yes.
The menezuma karira. That is if they don't change. But I believe that if they change and things start moving the way people want it to happen, I mean, why not? People give them another mandate.
Yeah.
What people want is fuel. Fuel kulibe. Feteleza andi zikuchitika za kuna madiana. Palichonyera malichi bwadza. Mtunkuti. Kumango ile ngati basi kwangu muvita kuti basi tukungopita. You know, that's what is happening. And so yesterday it was bad. Yesterday it was very bad, and I heard a certain statement that got me very scared. You know, these are people who amangozikalira amangopanga zawe. You know, they were like, I think if many zafika hapa. Amaona ro ando azikwanja jakufika. And they were like, hey, ndeni mangomvesera. Anazikurura ngati pedegu. Nimangomvesera. Pamene zafika hapa, I think tilimulamulira no modzi. So this is a person who is just analyzing the situation.
Yes. And
the president is just keeping quiet. Who does he think he is? He is the president because people voted for him.
Yeah.
And people are facing these challenges, and all you can do is to keep quiet. Well, continue keeping quiet. Because there will be a day when you come and speak. And when you speak, no one will listen to you. The only people who listen to you are the people who are eating with you.
Yes.
And that really hurts for somebody who claims to be a leader. I know Kuti Antu is how they think, or is how they want things to be done. I believe the president is going to do something about it. I have a belief. I don't know why. I know a person. I don't know. I don't know. So despite whatever, maybe he's going to do something. But if you don't want to speak, it's okay. We will not even force you. Stay the way you want to stay. But don't come back to us and start saying, hey, this and that. No, we will not listen to you. So I think we should move on.
All right.
If at all we have enough time. I think I think this is something that has taken center stage. Yes. I think we can go straight to the business segment as I'll be going to the back page.
All right, the trade deficit widens to 204 million United States dollars in October. Malawi's trade balance, the difference in value between imports and exports, widened to a deficit of 203.9 million United States dollars in October 2024. Latest figures released by the National Statistical Office, NSO, show.
Wow.
This represents a 55.1% jump from a deficit of 131.5 million United States dollars recorded in October 2023.
Okay.
In October 2024, total imports increased to 288.5 million United States dollars from 264.4 million United States dollars in October 2023, representing a 9.1% increase.
Yeah, no, that's too obvious. The we're importing more than what we're exporting,
yes.
And that's why we're in this crisis of foreign currency. Move on to the business. Battery energy system to help stabilize power. There is a picture of the president launching the battery system. I think this is good. We need this. We needed this. We need this. I think as a country, we need my battery. Oh, I know who yesterday they were playing around with it.
Yes.
Whatsoever. We need them because we need to be keeping power.
Yeah.
And my batteries, they keep power. I think that's what we need, and that's great. On whether the president needed to go there and launch that or not, I think that's neither here nor there. But whether when he went there had an impact, like yesterday, and we also bit yeah, so it was I mean, to me, this it could have gone a minister of energy.
Minister of energy.
When I say under the cover of the president. All right, Trump concerned about Russia-Ukraine conflict. That's the international. But
yes.
Before I go to the back page, I'll just read Miss Malawi donates to primary school learners. That's great, but I believe or I hope if it can go beyond that. Now, back page, Blades coach Mponda, marked for coaching job. FCB Nyasa Big Blades are reportedly courting Silver Strikers coach Peter Mponda to consider taking over from Kalisto Basua, who is strongly linked with the Flames' permanent job.
All right, on the very back page of the Daily Times, remarking Queen's Wire Kalua pick over 10 new faces, Razi record from retirement. Blue Eagles center court player Tagondwa Razi has been recalled to the Malawi national netball team a year after she announced her retirement from the senior side.
All right.
Razi is among 27 players who have been called into the Queen's camp in readiness for the African Netball Cup in Namibia to run from December 9th to 14th, 2024.
Well, with that story, we have come to the end of today's press review. You've been with me, Robert Edwan, and my colleague
Charity Chilanga. Continue watching Luntha TV for the rest of our programs.
And the very reason for this program is that you get to know what's happening in the papers, and should you find a chance, do yourself a favor, buy one copy and read out for yourself.